Good morning. It's Friday, August 25th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We have the advanced sets this morning, and I need to turn another light on. Hang on a second. All right. That's better. With this morning's class, I also have an announcement. Wudang Qigong, second edition, is pending in the queue at Amazon. Hang on. All right, apologies for that. It's a little bit better. I have 476 pages of Wudang Qigong in the new edition. It has a new translation. I went through everything. All of it, I did. And there are a couple of places where I have changed the wording that I used previously. There are two reasons for that. One was because I have learned which way is better. There are some things that I didn't know before that when I was translating back almost 25 years ago. And there are some things that I just got wrong. A couple little things. It's not that much, I can tell you. But there were places where the choice of word that I understood was not entirely correct. And as I researched what I had done to review all of it, I discovered that, there's a better way to say that, or, that was not right. So, it's corrected. Again, those are fairly few, and not out of, Emily says, the way that I had translated originally is more or less correct. The way that I have translated it in the new version is better. Okay? So, it was okay. More or less correct. There were some places where my phrasing could have been better. I fixed that. It's not correct or incorrect, it's my choice of words. And there are places where literally my choice of words was not quite right according to the meaning behind what Professor Leo was talking about. That research is something that I'm going to talk about a lot more in different class. Because I do want to pay attention to this idea that what we have in one language doesn't always come across in the other. In Chinese, I'm going to get started here. Put that down. In Chinese, we have the idea, I talked about this yesterday, fa song, 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 fa song. Relaxed, ready, everything's available. I can do whatever I want. I decided I was just going to stand there. But, right? There's no tension. There's no unnecessary tension anywhere. There is that necessary tension that we have when we're ready to move. Ready, supple, available, energy is available, breath is available. Awesome. That's what it means. All of that explanation I just gave is in Awesome. If we understand what Fasun means, or what Sun is, Sun. Yeah, I just wrote it in my hand. If we understand what that means, great. I just Sun Ida. Fasun. And you know exactly what to pay attention to. If you don't understand it, what'd she say? What am I supposed to do? Right? So I'm going to teach that. I'm going to include that as, it's going to be a different class because it will be mostly verbal. We're going to talk about language. We're going to talk about how things get translated. There will be those things that I will get up and do because that's actually the easiest way to understand what the term means. I'm going to, one more, just, and then you got to pay attention to my feet here. All right. My feet are together. Both feet are flat on the floor. Okay? If I pick my toes up, and I'm not really picking my toes up here, raising the heel and pressing on my toes. So, rise on the toes, right? That's one kind of step. If I point my toe here, that's a different stance. It's not the same as this. I have a little bit of weight here. Maybe 10%. Not a lot. Not a lot. This is Kumbu, Dingle, Bingle. If you know those steps, if you know the foot position, that's all I have to say. Otherwise, I have to talk about, well, pick your heel up so that you've got your toes planted on the ground. Right? This is, right? As we develop the association with this step, this word, the same as in dance. I did this in ballet. Demi-plie. That's what it means, little bend. That's in first position. A la, I forgot. A la seconde. Second position. Demi-plie. A la seconde. Demi-plie à la seconde. I'd go back and learn the terminology again. That's the point of the terminology in the martial arts. It comes from Chinese. The terminology in ballet comes from French. Okay, if I understand what it means in French, it's easy to understand what I'm supposed to do. Port-au-bras. Now, I only said raise the arm. But, I picked which arm. It could have, I needed to bend both arms, right? Raise the arms and open, port-au-bras. That, carry the arm, right? That sense of knowing what that terminology means is a great advantage, not only in understanding what the movement is, but also in understanding the art that we're paying attention to in this class, Wudang Qigong. If we don't have a little bit of an understanding of the history, and we don't have a little bit understanding of the language that's used, the concepts will never become clear. All of the extra words that I have to add to talk about Jing, Qin, Shen, energy, Jing, Shin, heart, not the emotional heart, but the heart, Shen, spirit, Yi, mind, and breath, Qi. If I understand those concepts, then Yi, Zhi, Lo, Xia Tan Tian, Yi, Zhi, Xia Tan Tian, Zhi, Xia Tan Tian. I should be focused in the lower Tantian. The mind is paying attention to the lower Tantian. It's not really that I am focused on. It's the mind itself, without me intruding, with me directing, but my mind is paying attention to the lower Tantian. Yi Xiang Lao Lo Xia Tan Tian. That idea that as I'm practicing, the mind, Yi, is going to pay attention to different things. And again, if I use in common language, if I use the idea focus on, I may have all this other stuff going on around, but I'm going to focus on this over here. But this other stuff is still out here, and the shopping list is going on back here, and I got this other thing I need to do over here, but I'm going to focus on this task right now. No. No. Everything. The mind. All of it is paying attention to. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more through practice. Let's get started. Feet about shoulder width apart. Check your foot position. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, pull up, hands circle to the front, and back around to both sides. Up along the center line, and reach up, stretch out. Possum, relax. And last time. And stretch up. Elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. All right. This idea of mind and the accompanying mindfulness, paying attention to, focusing on, all of that together with the ideas behind what it is we're doing in the movement. So we're going to work on, I'm just going to work on one today. We'll do it twice. And this is one of the standards that I pay attention to, dragon and tiger joined together. So as we start, there needs to be that sense of placement and balance and position and centering and pulling up, so that as we move through the set, each movement can be well timed, well placed, well coordinated, and well distributed. Okay, so this is from my review, right? It's something that I've talked about, but I need to continually pay more attention to. I'll put it that way. That idea that as I extend here, that entire movement is well coordinated. That the push out with the hands and the extension of the foot happens together, that they both return together, that there is a sense of common effort throughout the body, that it's not, all right, I'm going to stand on this leg, and now I'm going to get this, I'm going to pick this up. Okay, no, it's not going up. I got to pick this up. Okay, all right, now it's set. All right, here we go. No, no, nice and easy, right? Finding a balance, finding where you can extend your leg without disturbing your posture. Now, we want it to go to 90 up here, okay? A little bit over 90 is actually easier than 90. So, just to let you know. But, all right, we want that full extension from the hip. Okay, so here, straight out, or slightly up. Okay, not here. Okay, dancers can do this. Okay, dancers and gymnasts can do this easily. This is the leg going up. Okay, no, we're here. This is good. This is harder to hold. This is a little bit easier to hold. That's what we're going for. If you're not there yet, slide out along the ground, right? My leg doesn't want to go up. This I'm having trouble with my balance. I can't take my leg up. Okay, don't. Slide the heel out and bring it back. As little weight as possible on that leg, so that as you develop the strength, you can bring the leg up. My leg is just not going to go up very high. Okay, there it is, and bring it back, right? Here, okay. Fix that. A little trouble with my foot there. All right, here we go. This one, right? And bring it back, so that your position is correct, your movement is correct, your movement, upper body, lower body movement is well distributed, but now maybe you're not going for that 110 degree angle, right? Here's 110, right here, right? 90, 110. That level takes holding strength through the center, pulling up, holding through the back, keeping the shoulders open, so that the muscles that hold the leg from under the shoulder blades, we want to use those, okay, are able to do what they can do, which is to help raise the leg. The bending, no rolling the shoulders forward, no rolling the chest forward. Straight and well placed and well pulled up. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Hold through the front. Hold across the front and pull up. Relax the body. Awesome. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, shift. And extend. Breathe out. Breathe in, pull up. Put foot down, breathe out. Shift, breathe in. Extend, breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax the breath. Connect the breath and the movement. Pay attention to pulling up through the back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Keep going. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, palms up. And breathe out. Press down on both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Stay there, breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Alright, we're going to do this. Yeah, I have an error message over here. Yeah. I have repeated issues with the encoding for the machine that I'm trying to run this on. So I apologize for a choppy stream. That's what you're seeing. I've done a couple of things to try and fix it. It comes and goes. And I think part of it is the machine itself going out looking for its own updates to see can I update myself. It takes the bandwidth, and so when I'm sending the signal out, it doesn't always stream out as well as it could. The other is that it's an older machine and it could be better. Could be better. I'm looking down on the floor. I got another machine that I need to work on, so I'm going to see what I can do with that. Hang on a second. Let me try something here. I'm going to look at the settings and see if I can fix this real quick. I don't think so, but I'm going to try. It doesn't hear me, but, you know, I've been talking to computers since the 80s, so. Try again. I'm giving it a minute. This one says it's okay. I'm gonna give it just a second. See if that error message will go away. Yeah, I'm looking at the error message over here. Hang on. Sorry that that would be the geek in me saying to whoever it is that's worried about what is going on, give me a minute. I think it's going to clear itself up in just a second, because this one's clear. It just needs a minute to get out there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started again. We're going to do the same set again. And this time with the idea in mind that we really want to pay attention to the combination of breathing, circulation of qi, what the physical body is doing, and what we're paying attention to in doing that movement, and trying to do that movement. Okay, so I've got intermittent, maybe it's okay. Yeah, no, it's not. One more time. One more time. Let me try one more thing. And then I promise I will do some work on the machines this weekend. It's been, yeah, while I'm doing this, I'll talk about that. For the last couple of weeks, I have been working on the new translation of Professor Liu's book on Wudang Qigong. And I have finished it. As soon as Amazon approves it. Try again. Alright, this says it's okay. Your fingers crossed, we're going to get rid of that. Alright, so as soon as Amazon approves it, they sent me a message saying that, you know, this is, looks like there's material in this book that was taken from this other book. And yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, there was. There was. There's a lot of, all the material from that book is in this new book. Because I published the first one, and that's my translation in there, and we published it, okay? So, waiting, and here's my copyright certificate. Sent that too. From 1999. Okay? Yeah, it's my book. Okay? So I'm republishing it, second edition. It should be available as print on demand, like as soon as they finish whatever they're doing. I'm really glad they did something. I'm really glad that they said, "Hey, wait a minute. Can you do this? Do you have the rights to do this?" I'm glad that they asked, because there are those folks who would happily steal that book. So I'm glad they asked. That's not going away. Try one more time. One more time. I should just leave those settings up and not be fiddling with them here. Alright, so anyway, so I sent that up to Amazon. They should be reviewing it today, so hopefully the book will be available for print on demand as soon as they complete their review. I'm hoping there's not going to be some other stuff that I'm going to have to pay attention to before we do that. If there is, I'll take a look at it. You know, I'll get it taken care of. The book is ready and available. Will be available as an ebook as soon as I get it done. That timeline I don't have just yet. Alright, we can try it again. Let's see if that does anything. Alright, alright, so Qigong book is going to be available as soon as it gets cleared. I will let you know. I will be posting some messages. I've got some changes that I'm going to make to the website so that there is some clarity around, you know, what we're doing with the book. I am probably going to be taking down some of the material. So, you want the older version, go for it. I will be taking down some of the old material, and there's part of it that I am not going to replace. It's in the book. That effort. So originally I said the book's out of print. This was back in the early 2000s. We published the book, it sold out of the first printing, it sold out of the second printing, and it needed to be, I knew that it needed to be revised. I wanted to revise it. It didn't happen until now. It's happened. Alright, so that effort to get it to, now we've got the new revised version. In between there, I've been teaching. People wanted to learn. There was, you know, there's people want to study. Let me learn about this Wudang Qigong stuff. What is this? So I put it on the website. It's available on the website. Not everything, but a big part of what we had published is there. So it was out of print. Now it's not ever going to be out of print again. It's print on demand. If you would like to have a printed copy, you're going to be able to order one. So, and like I said, ebook will also be available. So if you want an ebook version and you want to be able to download it, that will be available too. This year. this year. I'm not going to commit to when. It will be available this year. So as that is happening, there's not the need to fill in the gap via the website. And what I want to do with the website is to clean up some of that a little bit, consolidate, that's part of what I'm doing, consolidate what we have so that it's more accessible to someone who wants to learn. Right now, there's just too much. There's some over here and there's some over there, and you need to look at this, and you need to get the videos, right? It's been a development, right? This is what development looks like. This is what the real world looks like. It's not been packaged. It's not been, you know, the marketers have not descended upon me to market my site. They've tried to package it for me, right? I'm working on that little by little. So the Qigong book, I will be reworking my videos on Wudang Qigong, each set. Oh, I've recorded each set. I'm going to rework that. So there'll be a full set with the book, with the pictures from the Professor Liu doing the sets. So you have the video, there'll be the book. Not sure if I'm going to do more on that. The teaching that I'm doing here, yeah. I will see about tying that in and cleaning it up so that the lessons are, again, more easily found and can be studied as a unit rather than what we're doing now, which is show up for class. This is what we're doing today. I really do have that sense of just show up for class. This is what we're doing today. It's part of how I learned. What we do in any given day, any particular set, if it's too forced, it's never going to be right. It's never going to be right. So I'm emphasizing that because that's it. If I show up and I'm feeling great, yeah, I'm feeling great. All right, now, what are we going to do? I got all this energy. Let's do something, right? No, you can't use that energy. You're going to have to quiet it down. You know, I can't do that. It ain't working. I can't do that. I need to do something. I need to move, right? If I try and do things that are exclusively quiet, that do not allow me to use any of that energy, I will not succeed. It won't happen. The other side, I'm not feeling all that great. All right, let's get up. We got to do something. Hey, lots of energy things. No, I'm not feeling it. If I can't do something quiet at that time, I'm not going to succeed. I'm not going to succeed at doing something that requires a lot of energy when it's not there for me. You got to show up. You say, well, you know, what am I doing with this and what am I doing with that? And let me try one more time. Well, this one's green again for the moment. Alright, this mind-body connection, the idea of relaxed, connected movement, that idea that if I feel energetic and the only kind of practice that's available is something quiet, I'm not going to succeed. If I feel a little bit less energetic, then something that requires a lot of energy isn't going to succeed. That idea of what am I doing today? You show up. You show up. Practice today is dragon and tiger joined together. And we're going to do this again. This says okay, this says I still got an arrow. We can give it a second to see if that'll clear up. Alright, this sense of what are we doing today? Alright. In dragon and tiger joined together. Dragon is the spirit, tiger is the energy. Jing, shen. Yeah, that connection, being able to use, connect with that earth level energy that belongs to tiger. Tiger is clean, earth. And dragon, Chen, spirit, right? Being able to bring these two together is part of what we want to achieve in Qigong practice. Now, the idea that what is the spirit, what is tiger, what is dragon, that connection and the ability to connect with and understand the underlying meaning behind those concepts isn't a translation, isn't a 2-minute explanation. It's what is this sense of being grounded, being stable, being well placed? What is that sense of being able to soar, being able to fly, being able to extend upward? What's that feel like? Like up and down? Right here? Up and down. And to the center, right? Paying attention to all three of those. Let's do it again 3 times. Stand straight, feet about shoulder width apart. Breathe in, palms up. Pull up through the back, breathe out, press down. Shift left. Extend. And breathe. Pay attention to the interconnections. Don't allow the mind to wander. Only what you need to pay attention to. Circulate the breath. And one more time. Center. Palms up. Press down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right. Relax. If you were paying attention and you could see it, you saw my shoulders open at the ending there, just the first breath as we stopped, you saw my shoulders open a little bit. This is a good thing. That, relaxed. All right, tension that I had here, gone. And this is another of those awesome. Relax. Let go of that extra tension. You don't need it. It's not helping you, right? That ability is not trivial. It's not. It's learned, it's practiced, and as we develop the skills, we also develop the skill to exclude other thoughts. This, yay, finally I get a good connection back, yay. Alright, we develop this ability to exclude. We'll do this one more time since I got a good connection back. We'll do one more time. Hopefully, I got a good connection back. I did for a minute anyway. That sense of whole body connection, that my breath, my breathing, hushi, breathing in and out, physical breath, the internal breath, chi, spirit, centering, the movement's well distributed, everything is well connected, the movement and the breath are well connected, the mind is well connected with everything that's going on, circulating, paying attention to circulating the chi in the small heavenly circle and through the large heavenly circle as we extend, paying attention to the Bai Hui and the Hui Yin remaining connected, the Yung Chuan pulling up, right? Ming Men in the center of the back open. That combination of ideas, that combination of what we're actually paying attention to. I'm not focused on my hands. I'm not, hey, what are my hands doing? Hey, hands are doing it. No! Everything works together, and that internal focus should be open and relaxed, whole and complete, not busy. Okay, I'm going to focus on this now. Now I'm going to focus on that. Now I'm going to focus on... No, don't do that. Just relax. Pay attention to the breath. Pay attention to how completely and thoroughly you can distribute the breath through the movement. 3 times. In the breath here, I'm talking about the chi. So physical breath and the internal breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shift left. Extend. Pull in. Center. Shift right. Extend. Pull in. Center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Now my friendly error message is back up over here. I will take a look at that. I'm going to take a look at the machines. I'll see what I can get together for next week. Today's class, we paid attention to this idea of asana. I talked a little bit about this idea of the mind and what we're actually doing, that it's not, I'm going to focus right here, right? No. Focus. And that sense of openness and the circulation of the physical breath with the chi, the internal breath, the distribution of the breath and the chi through the movement, so that everything works together smoothly and well connected. I haven't decided on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for next week yet. I'm going to look at it. I'm not sure. There will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday class coming in September, for sure. But I may go ahead and skip next week as well. We'll see. I've got a couple other things that I'm getting started, so I need to pay attention to that. And I've got a couple other things that I got to get cleaned up, so that I've got room to move, and that we've got space, as in figuratively space, and I've got the space to move some things forward that I would like to do, and to clear away things that I just don't want to have to deal with. Alright. So I will be here Thursday and Friday next week. Thursday, Wudang Qigong Foundation sets. Friday, the advanced sets. I will get the issue, whatever the issue with Amazon is, that's going to get cleared up. So the book will be available as a print-on-demand book right now. It will be available this year, later this year, as a Kindle version, so there will be a downloadable version available. I'm not going to commit to when, but it will happen this year, sooner maybe possible. We get the first thing cleared, and I'll be working on the second one pretty quick. If it goes well, then it's going to be available sooner. Like I said, the effort to get the new translation done, to put the new book together, to work on all of the photos. There's 140 pictures in the book. So to get all of that done has been a challenge. it's there, it's ready, we're waiting on the sorting out of the legal issues. Thank you so much for being here, I appreciate it. I'll be back next week.